things that happen that we can learn from. Number one, last year, us against the Lakers.
Get through the foul. Barkley with 49 points. Now that was quick. Coca-Cola Rookie of the Year award to Golden State's Chris Webber when it was. Barkley, first shot of the game. Barkley. A 4-on-2 behind the back to Houston. Baskets that you missed while you were still watching New Jersey, New York.
Well, you see the great behind the back pass.
Barkley has scored all. Barkley has scored all. Mullen to Webber. Mullen to Webber. It's not. Fadeaway jumper off the glass by Charles. Barkley trying to beat Owens down the court, and he got fouled. By Charles. Barkley trying to beat Owens down the court, and he got fouled. Golden State.
Are we coming here?
After the miss by Ceballos. Webber, Billy Owens.
One-on-one, you see it here also live. One-on-one, no double teams.
And Barkley win
the first two games.
And the whole game plan for Phoenix in this first quarter, give it to Charles and let him work on
the first two games.
And the whole game plan for Phoenix in this first quarter, give it to Charles and let him work on it. And he is doing just that. He has all team on Sprewell. He finds Chris Webber behind the back pass underneath, and a whistle and a foul, and a basketball team on Sprewell. He finds Chris Webber behind the back pass underneath, and a whistle and a foul, and a basketball.
See no double
working
team.
on Chris Gatling now. The jumper over Gatling. I tell you what, Charles Barkley.
See no double
working
team.
on Chris Gatling now. The jumper over Gatling. I tell you what, Charles Barkley. The 18 Phoenix points. Golden State by 2. Nice move by Chris Webber. The 18 Phoenix points. Golden State by 2. Nice move by Chris Webber.
For 44 going into the game tonight.
Barkley's going to try to answer with a 3.
And here's Charles lining one up also too. So
KJ off to Marley trying to beat Mullen. The put back by Bart. KJ off to Marley trying to beat Mullen. The put back by Bart. Don Nelson wants it off. Away from Phoenix. Another 3 by Sprewell. Now Barkley works on Gatling. Fall-away jumper over Gatling. It's a 32. A two-pointer ties it up for Phoenix.
He's going to shoot
a three-pointer puts him ahead.
Boom. That's what's going to come down. Here goes Charles once again. Another 3. Oh!
If you let one of these young teams play at home and get off to a good start.
Unbelievable!
Oh, first quarter was 25-20 at 45 points scored. Tonight, 84, and there's Sprewell.
He's got Breyer on him. Can he continue this? His first miss of the night, gets the rebound. He's got Breyer on him. Can he continue this? His first miss of the night, gets the rebound. Another miss by Charles Barkley, gets it back. Another miss. The third time's a charm. Another miss by Charles Barkley, gets it back. Another miss. The third time's a charm. Rejected. Barkley down to AC Green off the glass for 2.
After last year, how many playoff games they had to play? You see him up in the air to AC Green with
one of the best halves I've ever seen a player have.
Absolutely. And you know what? Let me tell you.
And he's made 13 of them. 31 points for Barkley. No whistle.
Now maybe give Charles Barkley a little rest. See if KJ starts to try to heat it up.
Golden State. There's Barkley going back to work.
104th season.
If you're wondering what Charles' all-time high.
Don Nelson rolling a little dice here. Billy Owens with 3 fouls. It's right into the crease and goes to the basket. But here's Barkley with the great block. Remember, this guy's only right here not to get a foul, a 4th foul on KJ, or running through the screens. That's a 4th foul. That was upset. Charles has to be careful now. He already has 1 technical. This is how Ewing got.
Off to Mullen for 3. Chris Mullen's 3rd. Off to Mullen for 3. Chris Mullen. They're trying to sweep the Warriors. Barkley, 2 more.
Games and all, I don't know. I mean, he's just no one can guard him here.
He is.
That's interesting.
Ceballos and Barkley. Underneath Chris Webber.
That's interesting.
Ceballos and Barkley. Underneath Chris Webber.
The guys look to try to score.
He got all of the second and a half off in the first half, and he's going right.
Sweat and everything else.
84-83.
It's a shooter's dream here tonight.
Barkley's going to.
I hear about how many points tonight.
It's over New Jersey and New York.
I hear about how many points tonight.
It's over New Jersey and New York. 85. We've almost caught up with all the points scored in the first game of tonight's Twinville. That one into overs. He gets it back from Chris Mullen and beats Kevin Johnson.
Back the other way, and Avery Johnson with a layup. So a lot of easy score. KJ. Look, another layup.
Another layup, Oliver Miller. To AC Green. Inside KJ. You know what? They scored that one with Knicks on the run. To Marley. Off the glass, count the basket.
It's blowing the ball up the floor. 9 for 12 from the floor and 4 for 4, I think, from the three-point line.
Another 3. 43 points tonight. 27 of them coming in the first quarter. This will be a career playoff.
Here, and then gets a little bit of a bump, and then he's going to be able to just muscle. Look at that. He just bumps into his shoulder here.
Barkley wants it. Marley's going to keep it. Why not? He's had
points in the first 3 minutes for Marley. Here's a nice little give and go and the little reach defense.
Barkley over Gatling. He has not cooled up. Barkley gets around. Houston reverse layup.
At some point in time, someone else is going to have to score some hoops here for them. But Charles with a great
get through the foul. Barkley with 49 points.
Now that was quick again against KJ.
Didn't see him.
Look at this deep
3 from Chris Buff. Posted up on the Rookie of the Year, Chris Webber. It doesn't matter.
Great job. Look, he's going to jump and get a hand in his face. Barkley looks like he's behind the corner of the board.
Look at that into the paint. It falls for him.
And strong on this move. Look at the quick step and then the power. Squares his shoulders.
131-127. Phoenix up by 4. Sprewell. He's been playing this and
taking 8 shots in the second half. Remember, he had 22 at half.
Along the baseline.
Barkley now 56 points. If they don't get up on him, he'll take a 3.
Instead, the pass inside to AC Green. Great.
Do you think Charles will really retire at the end of this year? You think he's going to hang it up? How about getting 56 on Webber and the guys tonight, like they were having that little commercial and talking about how
Warriors and the Phoenix Suns advance to the Western Conference semifinals.
Season of packed houses and loud.
Before the game, if they don't double me, I'm gonna have a good night, and they refuse to double. And